Uh, Good morning to those of you who may be joining me by way of Facebook Live on this Tuesday morning. Good morning to you. I am battling my first cold of the entire year. As I'm in the studios this morning preparing to record my Thanksgiving show, I will not be live physically on the air on Thanksgiving. Rosemary Wright, Crystal Blair joining us. I'm going to take a day off from all of my various activities and just rest. It means something that I believe that I have not taken in quite a while. But I'm getting ready to cut the Thanksgiving show, which is going to be entitled, If You Are Alive in Memphis, You Have Something to Be Thankful For. I'm going to deal with the homicides, the crime, and the number of deaths that there have been in this city, the number of homicides that they've had already, that we've had rather already this year in the city of Memphis. That's going to be our topic as Miss Debbie is setting up to shoot the show. And again, I am battling a cold, and this is Tuesday morning, and I've got to do a show tonight live. So I'm leaving here and going to the office, take me some more Theraflu, and get busy. Get busy, get busy, get busy. But I am going to take Thursday off. I need to take a vacation, but I don't have the time right now to do what I need to do as far as getting out of town with the show and with the church. There are just some things I've got to do. But we're going to be talking this morning. If you are alive in Memphis, you have something to be thankful for. So as you are watching this morning, this is a taping for the show on Thursday. So all of the reference will be for Thanksgiving. I don't think I had to break that down, but just in case I did, it's there. Hoping that your morning has started off well. I'm going to keep this cap on. It's cool in the studio. And I think I'll be just as cute, handsome, suave, and debonair with this cap on. Oh. I sound real bad.
You sound nasal.
I sound nasal.
You're congested.
I sound, well, damn. I sound all that.
Yes.
Rosemary speaking to you.
Is she?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, boy. As soon as we get me mic'd up and cameraed up, the taping will start. This is one of those shows I wish I had an audience that I could open up the phone lines on this morning. But I'm sure on my Tuesday night show tonight that I will be probably talking about some things. So we'll open up the phone lines on this evening. What you said, Miss Debbie?
You sound like I don't want to come over there.
That sound that bad, Miss Debbie?
That ain't the point. The point is, you got something and I don't want it.
sure got something.
I'm getting ready to go enjoy my holiday. I don't need that.
Anyway.
You're going to have to put your own lively on.
I'm out. Oh.
I'll cut it on here, and then I'll pass it to you.
Oh, Miss Debbie.
I'm sorry. I got to draw the line.
Somebody said drink some green tea with lots of fresh lemon juice. When I get to the office,
All these doctors.
I'm gonna have to make me a toddy.
Fresh lemon juice, that means fresh lemons.
Fresh lemon, not lemon juice.
You got to be fresh lemons.
So if I stop and give me some Hennessy.
I fix you up.
Yes.
Yes.
So I
You know. Bro,
Dale, please, not this morning. It's too early in the damn day.
But yes, you need some fresh lemons though.
I was not made for morning TV. I did morning radio for years, but this morning TV. See, I could walk into a radio station. I didn't have to look no particular way.
Somebody said just drink some apple cider vinegar.
Y'all ain't gonna give me all these man-made remedies.
I want to see you drink the apple cider vinegar. You know what I want to say?
Straight up.
Straight up.
Mm-mm.
How much?
Mm-mm.
That apple cider vinegar will burn your throat.
It's gonna burn his throat and everything else in between.
But what'll get the cold out you?
You
I want to be right for the night.
Apple cider vinegar.
You ain't gonna be able to talk. Burn your throat up.
Yeah, it will
You
burn
better
the
go with
throat.
the hot toddy or
It
tea
did
with
that
the
to me.
lemon.
Okay. Can you hear me, Miss Debbie?
I'm just putting on my headset.
Oh.
Go ahead.
1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. You got me?
No. I turned it on, didn't I?
Yeah, it's on.
Keep talking.
1 1 1 1 2 1 2 1 2 1
No, I just
2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3
I just used it yesterday.
4. Oh, thank you, Mika.
Keep talking.
1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 5.
It's not coming through. Shut.
Denise Hubbard, what is all them damn numbers you got?
That was what you were saying.
What, 3 4 5 1 2 1 2 5 6? Ooh. So I'm gonna stay in the lower register this morning.
We're gonna have to take that one off.
This one ain't working.
No.
This is what you call TV, y'all. This is getting ready for TV. Yeah, Tony. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, that'll be fine. All right. Oh.
Hold on, I'm coming.
Oh, I feel bad. Ain't got to do another show tonight.
Somebody said get some
Huh?
lemon, whiskey, and ginger.
I got some ginger at home.
You get some ginger at the grocery store.
Y'all ain't gonna keep on giving me all these man-made remedies on this Facebook now, y'all. Praise Jesus, and I sure appreciate y'all. But damn.
Okay. We're gonna pass this one back.
Okay.
I need some Lysol.
Some Lysol. Damn it, Debbie.
I do.
Oh, take this one.
Cause see, now I got to touch what you touching.
I ain't got no disease, I just
That
got a
ain't the
cold.
point. The point is these colds, you know, I can catch them. I got work.
I'm ready to rock and roll, so I can get this one over with. Give me some Hennessy. Get some real lemon.
Okay, here.
Get some honey. Go in the office at the church with my Hennessy.
Before you go to sleep, tell me what you want me to do.
I ain't gonna go to sleep. I'm used to drinking hen.
You did what?
I'm used to drinking Hennessy. Me and Hennessy is quite acquainted. You picking me up? No.
No, not yet. I gotta set it up.
Y'all come on in the room. I'm getting ready to cut this show. I probably cut this Facebook Live on too
Was
quick.
Daryl in a sweet mood when he came in last night?
He came over here cracking on me.
Daryl, funny. I texted him this morning, said, Daryl, I'm so sorry. He said, no, you handling your business. Daryl, I'm so sorry. All right, let me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay, you are coming.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho, nueve, diez, once, doce, trece, catorce, quince, dieciséis,
All right, you
diecisiete.
coming in.
All right.
Where is it? I don't see it. How far down? Put
Right
your-
here?
Yeah, keep yours down there because your voice is. You kind of like Reverend Collins. Y'all talk distorted.
Talk what?
Distorted in mics.
I talk distorted.
Well, in the mics.
Oh, well, I mean, your mics don't be right for such a grand voice as mine.
Yeah, I guess.
My voice ain't one of them little puny voices.
Yeah, you're right. All right.
All righty.
We're gonna do the first. You gonna talk 20 or you wanna stop? You wanna go and do your 20?
Yeah,
That's easy.
yeah.
All right. Here we go. Camera's rolling. 5, 4, 3, 2.
And just when you thought it was safe, it is absolutely, positively not. And good Thanksgiving to you. I am the one and only. I'm Thaddeus Matthews, and welcome again to still the most controversial, the hardest hitting, the most informative, the rawest, graphic, non-filter, having non-politically correct television talk show anywhere on the planet. And I am fighting a wintertime cold. And I do not normally get a cold, but once a year. So here it is, and here's me doing what I do. But happy Thanksgiving to you on this Thanksgiving Day, the day that the Pilgrims was killing the Indians and taking from the Indians, and then made them feel thankful for taking their stuff. Well, that's the truth. That's what Thanksgiving, as we historically discuss this subject, that's what it's all about. The white folks stealing the land from the Indians. Columbus, when he came over on the Nina, the Pinas, and the Santa Maria, and he discovered something that the Indians already had. But I'm not going to give you a history lesson on that. But when I take it from another context, I'm grateful and I'm thankful for God for the abundance of life, the prosperity of life, health and strength that God has given me. And whatever you call your creator, whether you call him Allah, whether you call him God, whether you call him Jesus, there is a higher being, a source of awesomeness that we should be worshiping. And for him, I don't have to have this fourth Thursday in the month of November to be thankful. I wake up in a thankful mode each and every day. But since it's Thanksgiving and I have to do what I have to do, I was thinking about what it is on this Thanksgiving Day that I was going to talk about. And then I look at the news and I see and I hear all the things that's going on in the city of Memphis, particularly, and around the country. And I look at the number of homicides, the number of funerals that we've had this year brought by senseless killing and senseless violence. So I decided that on this Thanksgiving Day, the subject would be, if you are alive in Memphis, Tennessee, you have something to be thankful for. If you are alive, you have not been a victim of senseless killing. You have something to be thankful for. As I'm taping this show on Tuesday, we're probably at 190 murders at taping time. And probably by the time this show airs, and it's airing now on Thanksgiving Day, we'll probably be at about a little bit over 200 senseless killings. When we talk about being thankful, all of us could have been statistics. I go back and I think of the incident that happened in my driveway on January 27th as this year was unfolding. And 3 persons entered my yard as I was going into the house. Never attempted to rob, but they did shoot at me. I could have been a victim. I think it was the next month that Dale was coming into the house from the store. And some persons tried to rob her, but she had all that big old gun on, and they couldn't see the gun. And she shot 5 times into the vehicle, just tore them folks' car completely up. Throughout this year, we've known people who have lost their lives, or we've read about people who have lost their lives. Many of us have attended funerals and homegoing celebrations for individuals who were killed senselessly. So, if you are alive in Memphis, Tennessee, you got something to be thankful for. Family members, many of you you've had to sit on the front row. Many of you as mothers, you've buried your sons this year. Many of you have even buried a few of your daughters this year, all because of the senseless violence in our community. It's crazy. The stuff that's going on in this city is crazy. When I look at those idiots who are walking around in Oak Court Mall with AK-47s and with pistols, videotaping themselves, going Facebook Live. Y'all have given birth to some idiots. What idiot, what person in their right mind commits a crime and you take yourself. You provide the evidence of your crime to the police. What kind of children are you breeding? What are you bringing into the world? What are you allowing loose on society? It's unimaginable to me. It is totally unimaginable to me that young people would commit a crime. I got this bad cold, it's cold killing me, but I got to do this show. And we need to talk about this. What idiot commits a crime and then you bragging, you're on Facebook, you're showing the guns? We have a senseless society. Totally senseless, totally senseless. And then you'll have some that will want to blame the white man. See, we got a slave mentality. See, the white man, it's the white man's fault. This situation that we have going on in the black community right now is not the white man's fault. The white man don't care. And why should the white man care? Y'all not killing in the white communities. You killing in the black communities. See, when you kill white folk get results. When a couple of weeks ago, the white woman living in Harbortown, Miss Grisham, she was killed by one of you crazy ass Negroes. Rob, and this Negro with his dumb ass takes her credit cards and go up the street to the grocery store, to the Exxon. On camera. But the white folk got results. Your white mayor got a call from the white power brokers in this community, most likely Henry Turley, who developed Harbortown, and said, Jimmy, that's probably what they call him, Jimmy, one of them niggas done killed the white woman. We ain't gonna have this over here in Harbortown. Let them niggas kill each other over there in Badwater, Smoky City, Klondike, New Chicago, Hollywood and Hyde Park and Douglas, that part of North Memphis. Let them niggas kill each other. But we are not going to have it in Harbortown. Jimmy, I told you that's what they call him. Jimmy, tell your black police director we want some results and we don't want it to take no long time in getting some results. And I'm sure Jimmy made a call to Police Director Michael Rollins. We got to do something about this. The pressure is on me, so I got to put the pressure on you, so you got to put your pressure on your men. And guess what? In 2 days, they found him. Somebody called 528 Cash, shared with the police where Kurtrell, I believe, what is it, Kurtrell Williams, or whatever his name is, was hiding in Raleigh, or Jackson. And they got him. But the offer was up to $20,000 for the names of the killers of 2-year-old Layla Washington 6.5 months ago. And that baby's killers have not been found yet. $1,000 was all you're going to get for snitching or telling it, like we need to learn how to do for the white woman. Up to $20,000 was a reward for Layla Washington, and we still don't have her killers yet. See, you ain't gonna get away with killing white folk in Memphis. The white man does not care about you killing each other, and he should not. Why should he? Why should the white man care whether you kill your own or not? We don't care about each other. We don't give a damn about our own lives. So why should that white man care? The only time that the white man cares about you killing is when you get too close to their territory. You come into their areas. This is a black issue. The murders, the killings in Memphis is a black issue because we're only killing each other. Oh, everything else, the person kill somebody white, and they get your ass too. But the predominance, 99.9% of the murders that are committed are by blacks killing each other. In fact, we have just gotten used to the killings. We're numb in the black community to killings. We expect, you turn on the news expecting a killing. And even when you turn on the news and you hear of a killing and it's somebody white that killed somebody, you totally shocked. Come on, tell the truth. You surprised when you see a white man's picture on the TV killing somebody. Ain't nobody supposed to be killing nobody but us. There is no quick fix for this. I stated the other night on the program, we've got a curfew law on the books that is not being enforced. You have a curfew law on the books that is not being enforced in the city of Memphis. My good friend Michael Williams, when I was talking about it on Facebook, he said it would tie up too many police cars. And I said, tie them up. I say, make a roundup. Do the cowboy thing. Yeah, do the cowboy thing. Get your 5 or 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them school buses. Get you them little nylon handcuffs that you get. And make a massive sweep. Lock them up. See, that's the wrong thing. No, ain't no particular wrong thing to do now. We've got to do something in this city that is going to be a deterrent. You ain't deterring your children at home. You ain't whooping no ass at the house. And I keep telling you, and I saw somebody use it on Facebook, an ass whooping a day will keep the penitentiary away. Take the big buses, hit these areas where these young hoodlums and thugs are. Stop and check their IDs. If they look a certain age, check the IDs. What reason are you out? Are you on your way to work? No, sir. Are you coming from work? No, sir. So you just hanging. Well, we got a place we finna hang you at. Take their ass to juvenile court. But somebody says that's inhumane. That we're gonna be that ain't violating no civil rights. It's on the books. It's already a law here in the city of Memphis. There is a curfew. Just like you have these traffic stops, checking for license and insurance. It is time for us to look at the bigger picture. Y'all done gave birth to a bunch of damn fools, a bunch of hoodlums. On this Thanksgiving Day, you just got to be thankful today you're still alive in this city. That some of these young thugs have not killed you. And when I come back from the commercial break, we're going to talk more about these fools that you've given birth to and some of the things that we need to do to stop the madness in this city. We'll be back on this Thanksgiving Day after these commercial messages. Oh. Oh. Woo. Let me step off the screen and blow my nose. I don't want to blow my nose on the video here. It was enough I had to clean my nose while I was on there. But this cold is kicking my ass. I'd be so pitiful when I'm sick. I do. I be feeling like a very big old baby. I'll be right back. You ain't got no Henderson, is it? Oh, what the hell? I forgot I got this thing on. Ain't no Henderson in here, no way. I doubt it too. Come on, David, I'm ready. Got the wrong napkins clean. Did you?
Yeah, I put a stack on it.
Woo. What is Fireball? Cinnamon whiskey.
Yes.
Cinnamon whiskey.
Yes.
Cinnamon whiskey?
Yes.
I ain't never heard of cinnamon whiskey now. I've had whiskey in my life, but I ain't never heard no.
Now, you want to move those keys off the...
Oh, I'm sorry. Honey and lemon. I got to do this show tonight. Okay.
I put a rerun
Huh?
I got some reruns.
You got some? No, I'm already in it.
Oh,
I'll be all right tonight. I'm going to the church, drink me some Hennessy,
camera's rolling.
get some,
Right
am I
on
back
set.
from, huh?
What you gonna say?
Count me back in. You hadn't counted me back in.
No, I'm waiting on you. Quiet on the set?
That includes me too. All right.
5, 4, 3, 2.
And welcome back to the Thanksgiving edition of the Thaddeus Matthews Show. And y'all forgive me for having to battle this cold on TV. But as I think it was P.T. Barnum or somebody said, the show must go on. Okay? I don't think it's no flu. And I don't take no flu shots. I don't take no shots that the government gives. Y'all lying ass, I ain't finna take no shot that the government gives. Now I get a cold once a year. So this is my once. I'm getting my cold in for the year. I'll be better in a few days. So really what I need is some rest. And I'm gonna give me a little rest. And that's it. But I ain't finna take no government. No shots. You don't know what the government got in them needles, okay? Like they did them black men down in Tuskegee. I ain't taking no government shots. Now, and y'all crazy as hell if y'all are taking government shots. Hey, don't forget, Saturday morning at the Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministries, we're sponsoring with Sean Goldsmith and Goldsmith Security. We are sponsoring this is a part of outreach. Go get yourself a gun permit. You live in the city of Memphis, you need a gun. You need to be able to bust a cap in somebody's ass when they come at you. You need to be able to have it out showing. You need to, when you get out of your car, walking in your house, to have your gun in your hand. When you go to the mailbox in the city of Memphis, you need to have your weapon in your hand. Please do not take no chances with these young fools, because these young fools in the city of Memphis don't give a damn about their life. So you know that they don't give a damn about your life. So we're sponsoring this with Sean Goldsmith, who is one of my security persons, who also takes care of the security at the Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministries. We're making it possible for $100. You can go to the 8-hour class. It's $110 if you don't have ammo for your particular weapon. If you do not have a weapon, Sean has plenty of guns. That's really not like Sean around me. Sean has plenty of guns. It's going to take place at 5116 Raleigh LaGrange Road. Those of you who are watching me on Facebook as we're taping, you can make the call right now as well. You're going to learn in your course on Saturday the laws of when to shoot and when not. You can't shoot everybody just because you want to shoot them. Okay? Oh, I wish we could. Anatomy of a gun, the cleaning of a gun, how to clean your gun, how to hold your weapon, how to break your weapon down. Okay? You will also be going to the firing range. Again, if you have a weapon, bring your own weapon and your own ammo. But just in case you do not have a weapon, Sean will have and supply weapons. It will cost you $110 at that point, because you have to pay for the ammo as well. Call Sean at 634-8384. 634-8384. This is going to take place at 9 a.m. on this Saturday morning. 634-8384. I just got notice, and again, we're taping this on Tuesday for today, which is Thanksgiving, that 3 additional suspects have been identified in the Facebook video showing a group of teens with guns in Oak Court Mall. Y'all giving birth to damn fools. I don't know what y'all doing when y'all get pregnant. You know, you mamas got me on some damn drugs. You got me on some heroin, some crack. Or you laying down with a damn fool and when y'all DNAs get together, cause when two cats get together, you breed a cat. When you get two dogs together, you breed a dog. When you get two cows together, you're gonna get a cow. When you get two fools together, you're gonna get yourself a fool. Okay? So you're breeding madness into our community. Okay? You can't play anymore with these young folk. They don't mind dying. They want to die. They have a death wish on them, and now it becomes our mission to have to give them what they want. I hear all of the conversation about we need to sit down and we need to talk to them and we need to motivate them and we need to mentor them. Well, some of these fools out here in the street, they're beyond mentoring. They're beyond help. They don't want no help. To be helped, you got to want some help. And these fools that's killing in the city of Memphis, they don't want no help. I've tried to figure it out, what it is that could possibly be wrong. What is happening? What is happening? What is happening with the mindset of our children? That they just don't care. They're reckless with their lives, and they're reckless with everybody else's life. And that's the reason I'm saying, if you are alive in Memphis, you got something to be thankful for, not just on this Thanksgiving Day, but if you have not become a statistic, you got something to thank God for each and every day. Because look at murders in Memphis last weekend. 4 homicides in a 48-hour period. Do you not think that those folk had some expectations for Thanksgiving? They wanted some dressing and some cranberry sauce and some turkey and some honey baked ham and some spaghettis and some chitlins. They wanted them things too. But their lives have been cut out by these demons who are roaming the streets of Memphis. It's time to have an exorcism in Memphis. The laws are not stringent enough on the books. These young people have no fear of going to jail. Yeah, that's where all their friends are. It's like a family reunion. Hey, man, I ain't seen you in a while. Man, I've been here. Come, hey, welcome back home. There is nothing that deters these hoodlums. As a pastor, and I'm going to represent saying, I strongly support the death penalty. When it is known beyond a shadow of a doubt that you have taken somebody's life, I think you need to die. Well, there's hope. Let's quit fooling ourselves. See, it's politically correct. It's the churchy thing to say. There's hope for everybody. No, some of these damn fools ain't no hope for them. Their hope lays in a box that lays in the inside of the ground. The only hope that we have is that some of them die, that some of them are killed. When we start to executing without these long years of appeal, that if you kill, you die, then the process is going to change. You got young men that won't work, you can't pour a job on. Ain't no need to bring them to church because they got a book in the Bible called Job. It spelled like job. They ain't coming there. And here's another sad point. Many of you as parents know your child ain't no damn good. You know that your child is a menace to society. You know your child is out there robbing and killing. Well, I just turn him over to the hands of the Lord, and I'm just going to pray that the Lord change him. Your child will not change until he's dead. When rigor mortis sets up in his body, when the worms, the earthworms start to eat off the flesh, that's when the change is going to come. Everybody cannot be rehabilitated because everybody does not have the desire to be rehabilitated. And I just got to tell it like it is. See, too many of us in the black community, we want to sit back and we want to find reasons. We want to find excuses for the madness. They didn't have no man in the house. Hell, I didn't either. See, we're quick to want to find the excuses for the madness in our community. If he's a killer, he deserves to go to jail. In fact, he deserves to be dead. We're tolerating it. White folk don't tolerate that madness in their communities. The Negro child male factor in many cases has lost their damn minds, and we're trying to find a reason to justify the madness. He come from a broken home. He come from a poor family. He didn't have much. Most of us as black folk in America come from poor families. Most of us who are succeeding in what we are succeeding at now is because of hard work, paying the dues, trials, and tribulations. Society doesn't owe you anything. If you want to be somebody, you can be somebody. But most of these nobodies that don't want to be somebody wants to steal from anybody. They don't care. They ain't crazy because they don't go and rob white folk. They don't go into white communities and rob them. They are in our communities, in our neighborhoods. We know who the robbers are. We know who the killers are, and we will not tell it. You know your child got a gun in your house. If your child living in your house and you don't know what's in your house, you the damn fool. You should have inspections in your house. You're supposed to go under the mattress, go in the closet, go in the drawers. Well, I want to respect his privacy. Damn it, if he wants some privacy, he needs to get his own damn house. You get privacy when you got a house. Long as that child is living in your house, then you as a parent, you are missing your mark, your responsibility by not checking the house. He I don't want you in my room. Damn it, you ain't got no room. You got to have a house to have a room. But when we create laws that say that if your child is still living in your house and he goes out and he kills somebody and the gun was in your house, that we're going to hold you as a parent responsible, then some of this madness may slow down. The laws have got to change. You ain't going to run my house. You can't be the child and run my house. You're going to do what I said in my house. I see some of you crazy ass parents, you want to have meetings, family meetings with your children to discuss how they feel. I don't give a damn about how you feel. How you feel about paying some of these damn bills? If you can't, what I'm gonna meet with you for? My house, I'm paying the mortgage, I'm paying the bills. What the hell I need a meeting with you? Well, we just won't. See, y'all sit around white folk and y'all heard all that white folk conversation, that psychology and that sociology bit madness, and y'all have become damn fools. That's the reason our community is in the shape that it is. You wanted to follow the lead of he who afflicted you, imprisoned you, who hates you. We gonna have a meeting. The hell is that so? If you can't meet no bills, what I'm meeting for? You in my house. You keep telling that you always come back home. You're a damn lie. You can't come back here. You grown. Grown folk need their own. Touch your neighbor. This is one of them touch your neighbor moments. Touch your neighbor and tell them you need your own. Grown folk need their own house. You get your own house, you can do in the middle of the floor, and I ain't gonna say nothing to you in your house, because it's your house and you may like do. I don't care. But you can't do what you want to do in my house. Damn it, I'm always pay the cost. But the reason that some of these killers are out there is because you as parents didn't do what you were supposed to do. You wanted to be buddies. You wanted to be partners with your child. You didn't want your child to go through no hard. Lord, I had it so hard when I was coming up. He needs some hardness. We've made life too easy for these heathens. And that's the reason they turn into heathens. You let your child have reign over you. You allow your child to go wherever that child wants to go. I remember the time that your child couldn't go to somebody's house and you didn't know who they were. You didn't know the parents. You had to know something about them. And some of your children have become so impressionable. They want to be a part of the in crowd. Yeah, they want to be a part of the in crowd. The ones who are breaking in. They want to be a part of that crowd. That crowd that's interested in robbing and killing, they want to be a part of that in crowd. And you have breeded these killers. You ain't taught your child no principles, no discipline at the house. So when your little fool gets out there with the rest of them little fools, they become a group of fools or a gang of fools, and somebody comes up with the idea, let's rob somebody. Let's take somebody's tenants. We got these guns. Let's go through the mall with these guns. it's madness. Y'all have these little sleepovers at your house. I was reading some of your little daughters' bull daggers and dykes now. You letting your child run around with everybody. It's a shame. So you're having ignorant classes at the house. That's what you do. If you want to be ignorant, come to the ignorant class. And you as parents, you're having these ignorant classes at your house where you allow all types of madness to go on. You allowing your daughters to bring their boyfriends into your house and live in your house, sleep, having sex in your house. Where did the parenting ideal go? Where did the concept? I know we got some grandmamas now in their 30s. We ain't got them old grandmamas that had a little weight on them, had a kitchen, one of them aprons on, could pick some greens. The only greens some of y'all gonna get today on Thanksgiving is out the can. Don't know nothing about picking no greens. And you damn sure can't eat y'all's chitlins. Be eating more doo-doo than the man in the moon. All right, let me take a commercial break. But if you are alive in Memphis today, you really got something to be thankful for. We'll be back after these commercial messages.
I did a show yesterday, and I found out that if you go to somebody's house and they have chitlins and it's corn in it, the chitlins are not clean, because when they bring in the hogs at the end, or the pigs at the end, the farmers feed them the corn.
Miss Debbie,
What?
whose chitlins you ate that had some corn?
No, I
in
did
it?
a TV show yesterday, and my guest was explaining that.
Yeah, if it got corn, they ain't clean. That's what the pig was eating. It's still in his guts.
But I never knew.
I ain't never had none with no corn in it now.
I don't eat chitlins, but I'm just saying, if I go to somebody's house, because see, I would have thought they just opened up some corn and put it in there to fix it.
To decorate.
Let me go blow my nose on that one.
You know, this is part of his bowel movement.
That's all right. I want you to eat some chitlins.
I would have never known.
See, I don't eat everybody's cooking no way. So I know my chitlin's gonna be clean. And I'm gonna put enough hot sauce on them.
No, have mercy.
Oh, chitlins ain't chitlins without some hot sauce.
What you said.
Ain't no chitlins, just plain old pig guts by itself.
I can't walk with that. I can't be sick.
So, Miss Debbie, you never been to a pig farm?
No, I haven't.
My stepdad, made us, we had to go see how the cows were done.
Where am I gonna go? Chicago. Where am I
Oh,
gonna
okay.
go? Pig farm.
That's all right. Woo. Oh, God.
Oh, goodness gracious, what a job I have.
Woo. So y'all be careful about your chitlins that you eat. Don't eat everybody's chitlin.
They're not.
But if your house nasty, you sure ain't cleaning no chitlins. You want to clean your own ass, I know.
Damn.
So I know, woo, Jesus. I'm gonna eat your chitlins and your ass ain't clean. No, you ain't clean the chitlins good, cause hell, you ain't used to cleaning stuff good. All right.
Really nasty. That is.
Huh?
That's nasty.
What?
What you just said, if your house ain't clean.
If your house ain't clean, Miss Debbie, and you ain't clean, why I won't think you to clean some chitlins?
No, don't clean them.
You ain't used to cleaning. All right. How many more minutes I got?
You got 20 on this one and 20 on the next one and you're done.
Oh, jeez. 40 more minutes of talking there. Okay.
Now, let death be your guest or something.
Yeah, I still gotta talk. Dale ain't got nothing to talk about. Well, I'm gonna make her a guest.
They could talk about cooking. People gonna be after dinner, something. It's Thanksgiving.
Niggas gonna be drunk by the time they watch this show. All right, I'm ready.
All right, here we go. Camera's rolling. Woo, germs is flying.
Oh.
5, 4, 3, 2.
And welcome back to the Thaddeus Matthews Show. And I am battling this cold. I'm taping this on Tuesday. Miss Debbie's in here and she's talking about germs in the studio. And but hopefully by the time you're watching this, that the bear is feeling a whole lot better. I'm going to be working on this cold. I'm going to give me some rest. And we just go from there. Tomorrow, which is Friday, is Black Friday. And there, I don't have everything I'm supposed to have. Okay? You ain't on your job. I ain't got all my reads, okay? I told you to separate them.
I did.
Now, apparently, I don't have what I'm looking for. I need M&K.
Yeah, you mixed it up with your stuff. You did that.
Well, you're supposed to unmix it.
No.
That's the reason you make the big bucks. Thank you. And don't forget, tomorrow is Friday, and it's Black Friday. That's the day y'all go out and waste y'all money and spend. Think y'all getting some bargains. I think that's good though. Ain't no way the hell I get up and go no store at no 5 o'clock in the morning to get nothing. Okay, but you men who are looking for maybe some clothes for this occasion and this season, then go to M&K. But the Black Friday sale is only at the location at 3719 Hickory Hill. You can go there. They got shoes starting at $9.99. Now you can't beat yourself getting a shoe for $9.99. They got Stacey Adams, $50 a pair. Now, you know good Stacey Adams are much more than $50. In fact, you can get your 3 pair of Stacey Adams shoes for $100. Hats starting at $10.99. They've got hanky and cufflinks, tie sets for about $19.99. Suits, you need your good suit. You might have a funeral to go to on Saturday, or you're going to church They got suits starting at $39.99. You heard what I said. Suits starting at $39.99. Sports jackets starting at $39.99. Make sure tomorrow, and you might be looking for your man a gift for Christmas. We're going to M&K Men's Fashions, located 3719 Hickory Hill. That's right next door to A&R Barbecue, right there at Hickory Hill and Winchester. Y'all know what's a little thing that little children go? Chuck E. Cheese is in there as well. You can also go over to the American Way location. They got some great deals for you there. But go and make sure that you participate in the Black Friday sale. All right, let's move on. As we've been talking to you this morning on this Thanksgiving Day, if you are alive in Memphis, you have something to be thankful for. Yeah, if you are alive in Memphis, you have something to be thankful for. A lot of it, again, as I was stating before the break, has to do with parents. The miseducation of our children. Please understand that our system, our school system, is not always set up for you to be entrepreneurs. In many instances, our school system is set up for you to be warehouse workers, temporary workers. One of the misconceptions that we've been taught in our neighborhood is that you're only going to make your money working for somebody or being able to dribble a basketball or run with a football. We have an educational system that took trades, auto mechanics, auto body, HVAC. They took all of that out of the school system. I don't even know if they still have cosmetology or not. So, but we got plenty of warehouses. You can go out there to Mr. Fred Smith's plantation and you can work there. You can't get you no 40 hours a week. And you Negroes who are in upper management, good, thank you. You worked well to get there. But what are we instilling in the minds of our young people about their future? Those who want a future. Let's go back. Many of our young folk don't want no future. They just want what you got. And we've got to put some elements in place. Those that want to be educated, let's educate those children. But when we look at this society and we look at what is happening in Memphis, we look at all of the murders and stuff in the church, let's go further. Our black organizations in Memphis ain't worth a damn. NAACP ain't worth a damn. And I know some of y'all got them lifetime memberships to the NAACP, the National Association for the Advancement of Colored Peoples. So when you colored people gonna be advanced, I'm trying. Where does the advancement for the good colored people start? What is the NAACP doing to advance colored people? All you good colored people right now that's watching me right now, do you feel advanced? All the colored people right now, if you feel advanced, raise your hand. All you coloreds. Oh, I didn't see many hands. But you don't demand anything from your NAACP, your colored people's organization. You demand nothing from them. You want nothing from them. You let these token, I'm trying to be nice on Thanksgiving. Ain't no need to be being nice on Thanksgiving. Ain't nice on no other day. These token Negroes that y'all got, these bourgeois Negroes who think that they have arrived and they have accomplished, these Negroes who walk around in these political circles thinking that they big niggas in this town and they really ain't worth a damn because ain't no nigga in this town controlling nothing. Ain't no black folk in charge of nothing in this city. These pawns that we have in this city, you play the game that the white man tells you that you can play. You sell black folk out consistently in this community. Because if the black so-called bourgeois Negro, politically minded Negro was in control, you would make sure that in Nashville that there are some laws in place that protect us from these heathens that black folk have allowed loose on us. You would demand that your city council would come up with some legislation that would change some things in this city. You would demand that the curfew laws in this city were enforced. Politicians don't give a damn about you. Not a damn at all. You just good for a vote. And see, I'm almost to the point of saying, why you gonna go and vote for these Negroes and the Negroes ain't doing a damn thing to change your situation? Why am I gonna put you on the county commission? Why am I gonna vote for you as county mayor and you have done nothing that changes the mindset of the people in the community? I see sometimes Sidney Chisholm ease in on my page. Negro who wants to be county mayor at 70-something years old. First of all, you're too damn old to be running. We need some fresh minds, some fresh ideas, and niggas that can't be bought. We keep on putting bought niggas in office. We keep going to the window and saying, how much is that nigga in the window? We keep putting these same tired-ass Negroes who have not done anything in the past, we keep putting them back in the office. Sidney Chisholm is going to be telling you next year as he runs for office that we need a black man as the county mayor. This is going to be coming from a black man who did not support a black man running for the city mayor, who got bought off by Jim Strickland, took Jim Strickland, the white mayor that we have now, through the black neighborhoods, did commercials for the white man, showing him playing basketball with little black children. And some of you Negroes, you so foolish that you fall for the game, you fall for the tricks, and the reason, and the only folk that get tricked in the whole political game is the black folk. Oh, he likes us. He out there playing basketball with the little black children. I'm going to vote for him. Sidney Chisholm brought you that. Sidney Chisholm. Now, we can't have you for the county mayor. You don't love black folk. You don't like black folk. Plus, you're too damn old. So, let it be known and I don't throw no rocks and hide my hand. I'm coming against you, Sidney. See, I met with Sidney. I met with Sidney last year. Took me to Perkins Restaurant. I don't like Perkins Restaurant that well. What his ideas were. Wanted me to support him. Then when I told him I need some money, you're going to have to advertise on the Thaddeus Matthews show. I stopped hearing from Sidney. Sidney didn't want to answer the phone. See, you want me, because of my audience, to help you get elected, but you'll take your money for your advertising to the white man. And see, these black politicians that we allow to go in office that don't use black media to get your voice out, you want to use us for free. Damn if that's so. But then when you made the statement that we need a black mayor, but you supported the white man, you are an opportunist, Sidney. See, what's the agenda? See, we've got to find the agendas now of folks that's running for office. What is going to be your agenda for the black community? What are you going to do for the black community? What are you going to do? We can no longer allow folk to go into office and you're not doing anything. I'm going to talk about the black church. I got to take a commercial break. But when I come back, we know the black politician ain't worth a damn. You ain't doing a damn thing. You just want to use us. You just want to vote so you can get you a nice job. Damn you. On Thanksgiving Day, hope you choke on a turkey leg. We'll be back after these commercial messages. Woo.
No, they won't be choking because turkey legs are really big.
Oh. Ooh. I'll get a chitlin hung in your throat.
With some corn.
Woo.
Come on, let's get through this. I'm ready. Go.
How many minutes I got left?
I'm going to give you 15.
And then the show be over with?
Yes.
Oh.
We'll figure it out.
Those of y'all that's watching me this morning, this is for Thanksgiving. I'll be back tonight, raw and uncut.
I'm going to get you out. Yeah.
Whew, Jesus.
Spray this place with some Lysol.
You gonna spray the place down?
Give us some Lysol. We can't get sick. We got to run that system back there.
You gotta go up?
We got to run that system back there. We can't get sick. Camera's rolling. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Hope that you've had a very festive Thanksgiving Day. And I'm fighting this cold, but I'm a fighter. I'm a trooper. I just talked about the if you're alive in Memphis, you have something to be thankful for. But I've talked about the parents. I've talked about the nothing happening black Negro that wants to be in office in this community. And y'all ain't worth a damn. Y'all ain't worth a damn. Not half a damn. Y'all ain't worth the D in damn. Because we could change this system if we put the laws in place. We ain't trying to help nobody. We're not trying to have outreach. And that takes me to the black church. Yes, there are some black churches in this community that do some things. I look at Charlie Caswell and what he does in the Fraser area. Charlie has a lot going on. Okay? I see what Pastor Leon Jones does with his food program every other Saturday. And there are a few others. I see what Naked Truth is doing. In fact, we've got over 100 blankets, and I think it's time, Dale, for us to get on out there and deliver them blankets because it done got cold. So I'm going to, I'm taping this on Tuesday, so I'm gonna probably get the church van tomorrow. We're gonna load up those blankets and take them into the parks. We're gonna take them. What was that place we saw? We saw some homeless people lined up.
Down at Mission.
Was that down by the Mission? That was on Main Street. Not Main Street, but 2nd Street. We're going to be taking blankets out there for those who are sleeping under the bridges and sleeping in the alleys and things of that nature. You need a blanket. Okay, so that's something, that's what we're going to be doing. I don't know if I'm going to save them till Thursday, because how I'm feeling, Scat. Oh, God. This cold is kicking me, but I am going to take some out to Morris Park as well. But here's what I'm saying. See, you as church folk, you get excited, you get on the emotional hype of church. And I'm not telling you not to get, when God's been good to you, you got something to thank God for. But if you're only going to church for the emotional high, to be elevated, see, I don't need Sunday morning to make me thankful. I woke up this morning, clothed in my right mind, had a reasonable portion of health and strength, got a bad cold, but I'm able to go to Walgreens and get me some Theraflus, and I'm going to be able to go to the liquor store, get me some Hennessy, stop at the grocery store, get me a lemon, get me some honey, squeeze it all together, put a whole lot of Hennessy in there, make me a hot toddy. And there are folk that's not going to be able to do that on this Thanksgiving Day. There are folk that are sleeping outdoors, and all church folk want to do is hoop and holler, run and jump, fall out on the floor. That ain't worth a damn thing when folk are dying in the city of Memphis. You want to save souls, but you don't want to save lives. That's confusing to me. You are so concerned about what's going to happen to them when they die, but you're not concerned about what they're doing when they live it. God did not come. Jesus did not come for your death. Huh? What? I just thought he came to save my sin so I could die and go to heaven. I want to go to heaven with him. I want to put on my long white robe and get my wings and fly around heaven all day. Jesus said, I am come. That was Jesus. That's in the red writing. I am come that you may have life, not death, and have that life more abundantly. That's what he came for. I am come that you may have life. I didn't come that you may die and just go on to heaven. I made a reservation for you in that place when that time comes. But in this life, I want you to have life and the abundance of life. That's the reason Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministry, we do the things that we do. That's the reason I'm going out even with this cold and take blankets to the less fortunate. Because when I get to my house in East Memphis, I got plenty of covers. I got some heat. I got some air. I got some food. If I don't eat ham, turkey leg, if I don't eat no chitlins, I'm able. We have not, and the reason is we don't give a damn. See, we go into this season, this holiday season, and we want to feed folk Thanksgiving and Christmas. We want to do for folk Thanksgiving and Christmas because it makes us feel good. It becomes about us and not really about them. But if you're alive in Memphis, you got to be thankful. What is your church doing to try to change the situation? You hooping and hollering Sunday morning, you'll go back next Sunday hooping and hollering, running and jumping. Oh, the Lord is good. Yes, he is good. But he blesses you that you may be able to bless somebody else. If some of you as pastors in these mega ministries had created some programs for young girls and young boys for their early lives, you could have saved some of these lives from the cemetery and the penitentiary. See, if you haven't talked to some of these young girls who are getting pregnant, well, you ain't supposed to be getting pregnant. They ain't supposed to be screwing the Lord. We can't have no programs. You better. You old folk in the church screwing. Y'all screwing out both draw legs. You better have some preventive measures in place. That's what outreach is about. That's what ministry is about. We're going to start a program at Naked Truth. We had some people give us 2 sewing machines. We're going to put together a program that's going to mentor young girls. Teach them how to sew. Take them down in that industrial kitchen that we have in Naked Truth. Teach them how to cook. Some cornbread that ain't got Jiffy mix on the box. Hot water cornbread. Can't boil no rice. We must change, we must transform the mindset of people. Naked Truth must become a transformation center. We got one of them signs already was on the building when we got outside. We've got to transform the mindset. See, lock up these heathens with these guns. Lock their ass up. But y'all can't wait until they get 8, 9, 10 years old to start trying to give them some discipline. If, y'all keep hearing me say this, if when that baby is born and the doctor holds that baby up, he smacks that baby on his ass to give him life, then you better keep smacking that ass to save his life. You're doing your child an injustice when you allow your child to do what he wants to do in your house. It's your responsibility. You Christian folk, when the word says train up a child in the way that he or she should go, not the way he or she wants to go. You're raising killers. You know your child ain't no good. But I serve you notice, I will kill your child. I'll bust a cap in his ass. If you don't want to raise your child, then it's time that society does what society needs to do and take your child out. If y'all ain't got no insurance, I got some insurance people. If y'all ain't got no burial stuff, take them on down to the Arbanard. They'll put them in the fire for $6.95. Cremated. Burn them up. See, these heathens ain't got no fear. And see, these young heathens got to learn that all of us ain't scandalous. Will kill you dead. Graveyard dead. When you start killing some of them, since the system won't do. How many minutes I got left? About who? For the whole show? I'll continue this on the real show tonight.
Did you want to do your reads?
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Debbie.
You're more than welcome.
See, I was finna get wound up. Y'all better, those of you that's watching me on Facebook tonight, y'all catch me tonight. I'm gonna be wrong. I'm gonna talk about killing your child. If you don't teach your child how to live, how to act, then it's time for us in society to find a funeral home that'll bury your child. We tired. You got to look over your shoulder. You scared to live in your house. You scared to go outdoors at your house. You just scared. And it's because you're not raising your children. They raising you. All right, don't forget about the Black Friday sale on Friday, tomorrow, at M&K Men's Fashion. They are located, and they have two locations, but the Black Lives sale, the Black Friday sale is at their 3719 Hickory Hill location, right next to A&R Barbecue, where you can get suits starting at $39.99. Get your 3 pair of Stacey Allen shoes for $100. 1 pair is $50. They got shoes starting at $9.99. Sports jackets at $39.99. Don't forget Sunday morning, Naked Truth, as a part of our outreach, we're having, along with Sean Goldsmith, we are sponsoring a go get your gun license. Be prepared to shoot a nigga in his ass class. That's what we call it. See, it's time out. You need a gun if you live in the city of Memphis. The class is only $100. If you have no ammo for your gun, bring an extra $10. Where did I put the sheet at with it, with the address on Raleigh LaGrange Road? Here it is, 5116 Raleigh LaGrange Road. In the class, you're gonna learn the laws of when to shoot, the anatomy of a gun, how to clean a gun, how to hold a gun, how to break it down, how to shoot. You'll get your certification on Saturday. You'll also be going to the gun range. This is for if you can get your permit for Tennessee or Mississippi. Call Sean Goldsmith now. It's 634-8384. 634-8384. His class takes place at 5116 Raleigh LaGrange. 5116 Raleigh LaGrange Road is where he is located. Also, in case your child goes out there and he gets dead because he messes with the wrong somebody, or he attempts to rob the wrong somebody, let me tell you how you bury him, okay? This is a public service announcement as well. You can dial 649-4738 for a guaranteed next day in-home free quote from a licensed field underwriter. Heritage Funeral Advantage gives your loved one peace of mind knowing that they have an experienced partner to ease the burden of planning and paying for your final expenses. This keeps y'all from having spaghetti sales and car washes and things of this nature. funeral cash benefit plans up to $30,000 up to age 85. Claims are paid within 24 hours. No medical exams are required. Call 649-4738. I gotta get out of here. Speaking of dead folk, why when y'all ain't got no money, y'all go get a bunch of damn t-shirts with the dead people's picture on the shirt? Damn, y'all could have took that money and paid for a funeral. But anyway, that ain't my business. I'm gonna just keep on sipping this tea. Hope that you had a great Thanksgiving on today. I'll be back tomorrow, which is Friday, and do the show. Thank you so very much for being a part of it. I hope you didn't get too full off your turkey and your chitlins and your sweet potato pie. All right, so until tomorrow, I'm Thaddeus Matthews. Top of the evening to you. Woo. What you said, Scat? Negroes be out here, can't bury the dead folk, and y'all go out here and get some damn t-shirts. Hey, Marla Marsh, ain't heard from you, girl. Y'all go out here and get some t-shirts with the dead folks picture on. How long do you wear a damn dead folks t-shirt?
I've never owned one.
Huh?
I've never owned one.
I ain't know you. Y'all, what sense that make? $20 for a shirt. Get them $20, and y'all can go and help bury the dead folk. But $6.95, we can take them to the 5. All right, tonight, I'm going to come back. This is for Thanksgiving. This show has been for Thanksgiving. Ooh, I hope I feel cold. I'm going to the church and get me some Hennessy. I'm going to get some Hennessy at the church. I'm going to mix it with some lemon and some honey. It's going to be a hot toddy. I ain't going to drink it in the sanctuary. I'm going to drink it in the confines. I'm going to drink it in the confines of my office. Huh?
The whole building is.
Okay. Good. I drink wine at the church. We serve real wine.
Well, yes.
But tonight, what did I say I was going to talk about?
Same thing.
Yeah, basically the same thing. It's time to kill some of y'all's children.
I need that lavender from Dr. Richard.
I'm going to give you your lavender. I ain't going to go with it.
It's open already.
Thank you, definitely. What would I do without you? Okay, I hope I feel better too. I'm going to church drinking a little whiskey. I'm going to put it in something to make me feel better.
I need that. I got to pick up Dr.
I'm going to give you your little lavender. I don't want you lavender.
That's one of the best kind they make.
What's the rest of it?
No, but I need some gloves. I'm just saying.
My germs ain't that bad, Miss Debbie. I got some good germs.
Yeah, but we gonna all now you touching it. All of us in.
Oh,
All
Lord.
of us infected.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all for joining me this morning. Pastor got to go and work on myself. Y'all pray my strength in the Lord. Okay. Thank you, Scat. I'm going to call you later on. We may do a show tomorrow night. Until this evening, y'all. Bye.